Good afternoon. Today is Tuesday, June 20th, 2006. This is Brian Shannon speaking from Alpha Trends Blogspot. The market is just closed, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Qs. We've got the NASDAQ 100 Trust up here right now. The QQQQ is the symbol, and it just looks like a classic bearish pattern. We've got a obvious downtrend in this market. We've seen this rally from last week that got everyone all excited, find resistance at that prior support level near 38.50, and we've seen volume diminishing on this rally attempt. And I think we're probably in for a test of those lows again. I've continuously been stressing the fact that we are in a downtrend, and the benefit of the Dow continues to go to the sellers here. Today I was thinking that maybe if the market we were able to get above this 38.25 level, that we would see a little bit of strength. That quickly failed, and the market closed near its lows for the day. Let's just take a look at a shorter term time frame. We'll take that. That was the 10-minute time frame. Now we'll look at the 5-minute. We've still got this pattern of lower highs, and now we've got, the support from today and yesterday really looks, probably about 30. So let's take a look at exactly what these numbers are. I think, 37.90. If you see that trade, I think that this market could kind of cave back in again. So continues to be a lot of risk on the downside in the market for the Qs and the other markets as well, which we'll take a look at closer later. I'm going to make this one quick because I'm going to upload it to YouTube so we can make sure that we get it up here right as soon as the market closes. We were looking yesterday at potentially looking at SIMC as a potential long side trade, and we were looking at that potentially above $10 a share. I think you can now set your alert above 950. That's where the 5-day moving average is. We've seen maybe this would be our stop if it can get above there at 925. So continue to look at SIMC. I'll probably post a little bit more commentary on that later. ILE, here's one that I said they should have been in about 317 yesterday with a stop at 304. The stock still looks bullish. I think you want to set your stop at this point at about $3.28 to $3.29. ILE is the symbol there, and it's got a great looking weekly chart, so I would stick with it. PLB, Paul Larry Boy, American International or Italian Pasta. This stock should have been stopped out with a loss of about a dime today, so that one's off the list. Armor Holdings. Here's one that the stop was about break even near about 53.50. If you got, there was what was the high in there today? It looked like about 53.70, unfortunately, and then the stock completely tanked and came down and did meet our objective by making that lower low. However, I don't know how you guys trade your stops. I keep them tight. I'm not in this position, so if you're in it, congratulations, good trade. I'm not in it, so I'm going to stop talking about it. ISRG, Interactive Surgical. I had suggested a stop near about 100.5, and that was stopped out. So that was stopped out with a little bit of a gain in there for ISRG. MCHP, Microchip Technology. I had suggested a stop near 32.50, and wouldn't you know it, rallied right up to that level and then continued to go lower from that point. TEVA Pharmaceutical, TEVA. Here, this one is, I'd suggested a 35.50 stop, and there's another one that we're going to scratch off the list for now. And WFMI, Whole Food Market. I had suggested a stop near about $62 a share, so that should have been stopped out about break even on WFMI. That one's I'm going to scratch off the list as well. MYOG, symbol MYOG. I suggested a short 2 days ago below $29 a share. Our stop was then at 29.25. If you're still in this trade, I think your stop ought to go right now at about 27.80 for a new stop. So that's a nice looking little short there with a stop at about $1.20 away at this point. Now, stocks from yesterday that what I had updated in last night's video, PPHM. I said that you wanted to look at this one as it approached about $1.73. Stock showed some good strength here at the end of the day. It's got a great looking daily chart. So I would continue to keep a close eye on this one. And I would think that even if it could pull back near 166, 167, and then start to rally up again, that you might want to purchase this with a stop under these lows near $1.64. Shorts that we looked at from yesterday were starting with APC, Anadarko Petroleum, symbol Apple, Paul, Charlie, APC. This stock I had suggested shorting near $47 a share. Let's take a look and see what happened in here. Now, again, it gapped up, so you would have wanted to short it as it started to fail and then put your stop above here. So you might have shorted at about $47 a share, and your stop, I think, should have been above 47.41. So I think you got stopped out probably with about a 25-cent loss on that one if you keep tight stops like I do. If you don't keep tight stops like I do, this one looks like it's still in for some continued weakness. So I would continue to keep an eye on that. BEAV, B-E-A-V, is a symbol. BE Aero Systems, and I had suggested selling this short maybe between $20 to $20.15 a share. And this morning we saw a rally up towards 2015. So I think, you know, probably should have been shorted about $20 a share. The stop I'd suggested was $20.47. At this point, I would say lower your stop to about $19.80 on BEAV. That way you're assured that you've got a little bit of a gain if you get stopped out. IVAC, symbol in TEVA, so actually no R in it, but IVAC is the symbol of this stock, and I was looking at this one as a short potentially between $19.50 to $19.60 a share, and we had seen that might have happened early on here, so a stop then I suggested it at 1985. You can see the stop was 1982, and then this afternoon high was 1967. So I would say lower your stop to $19.70 at this point on IVAC. So a little bit, you know, you still a little bit of a loss if you get stopped out, but you want to tighten that up. This market's too choppy. So short CMVT below 20 I had suggested, and the stock was weak. From the beginning, it looked like it was going to continue to fail. So if you shorted it around $20 a share, I suggested a stock of $20.20, and that was quickly stopped out with a small loss. And you could see that good thing because otherwise you could have gone on to get stopped out another 20 cents higher or so. But overall, CMVT, I still think it probably has another leg lower. It's just a little bit too choppy in there right now. ENER, I had suggested selling this stock short below 34, below the low from yesterday, which was 34.20. That has not occurred yet, and so below this low. I think that tomorrow you could even sell it short again below that level and tighten your stop up to this 5-day moving average, so just about $35 a share. And finally, we looked also at Qualcomm, symbol QCOM. I'd suggested that the sellers looked like they were due to take control of this stock below $43 a share. It never made it below that $43 level, so there was no real reason to get short in here. We're probably not going to look at this one again for tomorrow, so I'm going to scratch that one off the list. Last one was VeriSign, symbol VRSN, and I suggested selling this short below a low of 21.75, yesterday's low. It did that, and it took us out for a stop at 22.03, so about 24.30 cents. Stop loss on that one. So a lot of these stocks are pretty choppy in here, and that's what type of market environment we're in. I don't expect anyone to be trading all these stocks, obviously. I don't trade them all, but I want to just give you a lot of good ideas so you can find the one that best suits what your overall style is in terms of how much risk you're going to take, price range, how much volume you're looking for in a stock. Anyways, again, my name's Brian Shannon. I will be back this evening with another video that's kind of going to be a little bit looking for more ideas about the overall market. I think I'm going to talk about Google as well because I've got an opinion there. So be sure to check back later on this evening. My name again is Brian Shannon. Thanks for your time.